Pastor Ken here, tackling another question from our God's Design series. And this question is that oftentimes a person with gender identity issues or sexuality issues, they oftentimes center their whole identity around that. It doesn't seem helpful to them to tell them that my sins, whatever those may be, lying or anger or whatever, are the same in God's eyes as their sins of their homosexuality, for instance. So in other words, if someone confronts me about my lying, I don't automatically sense that they are rejecting me outright as a liar. They may just be confronting my behavior. But in these situations, oftentimes it appears that they receive that correction of behavior as an outright rejection of them as a person. And how, the question is, I don't know how to show them God's love and truth because of this without pushing them further away from the church. So great question, very practical. And so here's just, I guess, my 2 cents on the matter. And I guess it's centered around, Paul's instructions to us and trying to come alongside of people and to try to gently deal with them and their sins. So let me kind of pull up this passage again, and we've talked about this several times throughout this series. And so again, it is 2 Timothy 2. In verse 25, it says, "Gently instruct those who oppose the truth. Perhaps God will change those people's hearts, and they will learn the truth. They will come to their senses and escape from the devil's trap, for they have been held captive by him to do whatever he wants." So my encouragement is to try to adopt a gentle approach and helping them see beneath the issue, to understand that their true value, their true identity, isn't found in their sexuality or their gender. Now, sexuality and gender are important parts of who we are, but they aren't the very foundation of who we are as a person. And so I would encourage you to try to, start there, try to build a bridge with them that recognizes, hey, I respect and value you, not because of your sexuality or your gender, but because of my deeply held belief that you are created in God's image and you bear infinite value because of that. And to try to build that bridge that will maybe help them understand your perspective. Again, is it going to work in every instance? Absolutely not. But will it work in some instances? I believe over time that if you were able to live out a gentle and a humble life in front of them and with them, that will help them understand that, what they're seeking isn't found in rooting their identity in their gender or sexuality, but it's found in Christ. And that's the goal. So I hope that that's helpful in some way. Man, God bless you. Let's keep wrestling with these questions together.